About the is there a range of psychopaths that are not yet haven't discovered their own ailment, their own situation, their own nature?
I don't think so. The ones I've spoken to tell me the same story. When they were children, as young children, they were growing up, but they were kind of aware they were different than other kids. Now, many of us, particularly creative people, we grew up knowing that about ourselves as well. But the demo is quite different. For psychopaths, the childhood experience is quite different. They don't know why others like them. They don't understand why other kids cry when their pets die. They don't understand why they cry when their grandmother dies. It's very strange to them. They don't understand this experience. They don't understand the concept of bonding, love, and emotions. So what happens when they get to a certain age, usually around puberty? This is why we must also sort of step into their shoes for a while. And this is why I believe that the civil rights of psychopaths should be protected as well until they've done something. This is why I'm vehemently against anyone trying to use public policy to punish psychopaths or to make a database of them. If the criminals have done something, yes, otherwise leave them alone. But my attitude is that they should be left alone. One of the reasons is they make a cognitive decision when they're about 12 to 13 years old. They say to themselves, look, I'm not like anyone else. There's something wrong with me here. What do I do about it? I'm not going to, do I kill myself? Do I bottle myself up for the rest of my life? No. So what they do is, they say to themselves, okay, listen, I've got something here wrong with me, but I can turn it to my advantage. And they learn how to manipulate. They become sexually active quite young, particularly the females. And they will discover that there's a power element in that, and they get things with that. So that's how the cycle begins. And it just becomes a parasitic lifestyle of manipulation and using and abuse. And that's how they are. And they develop, it's almost like they have a psychic puberty in that way. They have an experience that the rest of us don't have, where they come to an epiphany about their own condition. But it's probably the only time in their whole lives that they actually have a moment of self-realization. And once they process that, it's just business from that point on.
But you seem to imply that there's some that remain, you can't really say normal, but
inactive.
Yeah, inactive. What makes them escalate? What makes them take those steps of becoming more and more extreme in their predatory behavior?
The rewards. There's financial rewards, there's financial gains. They get a rush from it too. They get extremely excited. When a psychopathic individual ends one relationship, a romantic relationship, and begins another, they cannot